Hello, ladies. Oh, wow, happy music. That's right. Oh, I forgot how happy the music is down here.
It's more like hopeful in a way. I love it so much.
Yeah, kind of hopeful. I agree.
I mean, you hear this theme when Aspel talks to like Leaf. It's so beautiful, actually, within the context of this convo.
I mean, I don't know about you, but I would be pretty hopeful if the wielder of the Vercetti Tome came down to break me out of prison. I mean, these poor prison guards have no idea what they're in for. Sir said, do you think the kids are safe? Think of it, the way Raedric would. Would you send a convoy all the way to Valhalla with only 3 or 4 children? Or would you wait until you have plenty to show for yourself? There's still time, Aspel. Then we can send them all back home. Their parents must be so worried. Focus, Aspel. There's too many guards about to celebrate just yet. Yes, sir. Listen closely. After you rescue the children, I want you to rejoin Brighton and seek out Prince Leaf of House Leonster. Come again? Prince Leaf? Indeed, he fell prey to some trap of Raedric and was imprisoned in this very castle. Aspel, what's wrong? You're white as a sheet. Lord Leaf was a dear friend of mine, you see. We got separated in Tara years ago, and I've been looking for him ever since. For 3 whole years I've been searching. Then look alive. Today's the day you've been waiting for. Find the prince and escape Munster with him. I've ordered old Magi outside the castle to flee Munster as well. We'll be sitting ducks if we stay here much longer. Are you coming with us? I considered it, but I can't. There's many villagers and townsfolk left in Munster, and they need my aid just as much. You spent this whole time teaching me, and I can't even help you in return? Some apprentice I turned out to be. No, this is my choice, Aspel. It's no fault of yours. Besides, all I really taught you was the Grafcalibur spell.
Hey man, thanks dude.
Wow,
I'll
man,
take it.
what a shitty gift. Do me proud and use it to protect Prince Leaf. Sir said, will we see each other again? If Prince Leaf is the hero we've been waiting for, then the long night is finally over and Thracia will breathe free again. We will see each other again, Aspel, right here in Munster. Munster? Alright, that's what it's called. Munster it is. Don't you forget it, Sir said. Alright.
Aw.
Come on, knock off the waterworks. Don't make the soldiers mad at us again. They'll tell us to quit your belly aching like last time. I don't care if they get mad. If I get caught crying and they get angry, maybe they'll just send me home. I just want to go home.
Such a fun game for kids.
It really is. Okay, welcome to chapter 4X. This is the guidance chapter you get if you free all the prisoners. Do you get anything for freeing these prisoners? I can never remember.
Oh yeah, you do. Excuse me. If you free these kids, they correspond to certain villages in chapter 6. And if you don't help them, then they're dicks to you. But if you do help them, you get a bunch of items. So yeah, you better visit them or else the villages in chapter 6 are worthless.
Yeah. You have 2 green units in this chapter. You got this guy, Aspel, the Grafcalibur. Really good tome, by the way. And then you got this guy with the Vercetti. And yeah, it's ridiculous, man. Look at his hidden avoid.
169.
Nice. When I played this on my Iron Man stream, I thought they modified his hit and avoid as a joke. I'm glad to see they didn't. It's kind of funny.
Maybe Mia modified it for you as well. You don't know that.
I didn't actually know the Vercetti was effective against air units.
I don't think he ever fights any, because most of the chapters you have it in is like indoors. And the only... Actually, there is flyers in this joining chapter, but they joined so late.
Yeah.
I don't even see him.
Yeah, I mean, he stands on the gate, right?
Yes, and Altena and friends fly him.
Yeah.
I actually, like, I hate to brag like this, but I haven't seen Altena in years because I always tutor in that chapter.
I actually don't remember her being in this game at all. I know she's in a cutscene, but... Alright, anyway, so yeah, this is an interesting chapter. It's not very long, but there's, as you can see right here, there's, yeah, this chapter...
Just a sneak peek at what's to come. You do get a torch, so you can show them off turn 1 if you want to.
Yeah, I could absolutely do that. We're going to talk about the 3 new units, though, but I think... So, I'm just going to ask you straight up, Mecha, where do you usually put Dulcin?
You mean like... like what I do within turn 1?
Yeah.
Move him straight down and use the torch. Fuck Jazz.
Oh.
That's actually literally what I do, because I usually rely on... if I'm like not playing an Iron Man, I just reset. I usually just plow Fergus in there with like a fire sword, or if I haven't trained him, just a rapier.
Yeah.
Kill as much as possible. But this is a very tricky group to tackle. I just don't think Dawson is great for it, because he doesn't one out anything on any phase, and Fergus does.
And here we have a guy with here we have a guy with 1 extra move, and this is usually what screws up the formation, right?
Yeah, but I actually don't mind if some of them have extra movement because it makes them easier to bait out without baiting other enemies at the same time. If they all have the same move, they're actually like harder to fight, I find. But yeah, it's gonna be a mad improvisation. But if you can reset, there's not that much pressure to find the right formation right away. And Iron Man, this is super stressful.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you don't hurry up, you also gotta face a bunch of reinforcements you also want to avoid. So it's tricky. But Fergus is really good here, especially if you have the fire sword on him. But even if you don't, it's doable.
Speaking of Fergus, let's talk about this this
Yay.
handsome guy, shall we? So Fergus, we've seen a little bit of what he's capable of already, but he's I think he's like your favorite unit in Thracia, isn't he?
I mean, I have a lot of favorites in Thracia, but he's one of my favorites for sure.
Yeah. So Fergus, he is a sword knight. Just like Brighton, he's dismounted right now, so he's actually not fighting at full power. But what's amazing about sword knights in this game is that when all the knights dismount indoors, they have to use their swords, which usually sucks. Not for Fergus, because swords are his primary weapon. I mean, he's still nerfed whenever he's dismounted. I'm not gonna say like that he's as good, but he isn't as nerfed as the other knights because he can still use his valuable weapons. Fergus has a few things that just makes him really good aside from like his mounted utility. I think one of the most notable qualities that he has that a lot of people focus on is his fuck of 5, as people like to joke about.
As you like to joke about. Everyone over the age of 13 is like FDM.
I like saying Fergus has a high fuck. So he'll like basically always crit on his secondary attacks. I mean, the rapier has 10 crit. Right now he has 27 crit, thanks to his support with Karen. So, you know, whenever he attacks on the second, like that gets multiplied by 5, which pretty much is a guaranteed crit. This is really nice because you can like rely on it, and it just means Fergus' damage output is really good. And thanks to his relatively high speed, he will usually double as well, which is kind of nice. Also has a Vigor Star, which is nice, but it's not, again, not something you can rely on. And his growths are actually sort of decent, at least by Thracia standards. 40 to 30% in most areas. But again, what really makes Fergus so good is that like follow-up critical modifier of 5. That just is such a nice offensive boost to him. And yeah, I mean, like Canto, Super Canto, mounted utility. Swords may not be super good, but there's a lot of good swords in this game that like synergizes really well with Fergus and his playstyle. So he's a really good unit. I rate him 4 out of 5 stars.
Yeah, he touched upon his support with Karen. That is really great. It is a two-way support. Not that many of those in this game, and he has one of them. Karen's not too great at fighting, but Fergus really appreciates the boost to everything that Karen gives him, especially the crits, but also the avoid, sometimes the hit. But all that stuff is really nice for him. One thing that you sort of mentioned but not released is sword rank at base is just really good. We kind of talked about it a little bit in chapter 4. I think his base is like C plus 30 already, so
C plus,
it's
yeah,
20
well,
attacks for him.
yeah. He's fought a little bit.
20, yeah, it takes 20 attacks for him to get from C to B, because every rank in Thracia is 50, just like an FE6, and every single hit just gives you 1 weapon XP. So kind of like in Shadow Dragon, boosting weapon ranks is really hard, and as a result, I greatly value having good weapon ranks, and having the ability to use a rapier at base is super good for him, not just because it suits him so well, but also it's like no one else can do it besides Leaf, and he's much better with it than Leaf is. And he's close to using the fire sword and the brave sword and everyone else, and there's like all kinds of other swords that you can use. So that is another really big boon to him. But other than that, I think you said pretty much everything there's to say about him. It kind of sucks that he only has 5 move indoors, whereas someone like Asbel or Leaf has 6, but that's like his only drawback. I think this is an easy 5-star.
Oh, wow, okay. 5 stars. Alright.
Oh, you gave him 4? I missed that.
I give him 4, yeah. I don't know.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I think he's good enough for 5 stars.
Oh, wow, okay.
I mean, it's not that many drawbacks to him besides, you know, dismount indoors is like, okay, so you'd rather he not have a mount then?
Alright, well, let's talk about Karen. So, Karen, she is another mounted unit that is dismounted indoors. Welcome to the Monster Escape. But look at those bases. I mean, even when dismounted, I think she gets a little bit more when she jumps on her Pegasus.
A little bit. I think the difference is usually like 1 to 2 stats for most dismounts things. So I'd have to look it up, but she does suck indoors.
yeah, but still, like 12 speed at level 1, that's pretty good considering the cap is 20. Like she can double. She also has a 70% speed growth, so she's going to cap her speed 100%, which is certainly nice. Karen gives you much needed flyer utility, which there's a lot of value for that on a lot of the maps, in particular. Not the next one, but the map after that. Karen is like one of your most valuable units, really, because she can fly around, she can visit those very hard to reach villages and then get out of the way. And there's just a ton of maps where Karen is just so insanely useful. Like, there's a lot of rough terrain in Thracia, lots of mountains, lots of forests, lots of cliffs. Thracia's really kind to flyers overall. There are some ballista though in a lot of the maps that will kind of lock her down, so that kind of sucks a little bit, but you know, I don't think that's a huge issue if you just plan ahead a little bit. Yeah, go ahead and make your joke, Mecha.
No, you just made it yourself. I mean, your presence here is a joke by itself, really, that way. So, yeah, no worries.
But she's still a Pegasus Knight, and that's still amazing. You know, there's a lot of other things other than just pure fighting that you need flyers for. Although, I don't think Karen's, like, garbage in fighting either. Although she takes a little bit of investment to get to a good fighting level. Give her some strength boosting Crusader Scrolls and she might get there eventually. But for the time being, I'm probably just going to use her for like rescuing, carrying, trading items around, visiting villages that are hard to reach, stuff like that. And I think she's worth 4 out of 5 stars.
I like Karen a lot, only really for the flyer utility. I think flying is definitely invaluable in a lot of maps. Karen's one of those units that's going to be like really good in some maps and then really bad in mostly indoor maps like these. Where she just supports Fergus and doesn't really do anything else of noteworthy because, you know, speed might be high and doubling might be cool and all, but when you have 3 strength, that's often going to result in like 0 times 2, which is still 0. Against Armor Knights, she just can't do any damage, for instance, and her sword rank is also kind of garbage. Her sword rank is actually higher than her lance rank, which I always find kind of funny. But she really doesn't do enough damage to justify using her. She can't even one-round mages, I think, which is gross. But her magic is high, so she actually takes like hits from enemy mages quite well, so using her to chip mages is sometimes a good idea. She loses a bit of speed from most swords, in fact every sword besides like the slim sword because her con is so low. So I generally love to invest into flyers for combat because having a flyer that can kill things is just so valuable and it makes clearing maps a lot easier.
Yeah.
This game has no route maps and her strength is so bad that I actually just prefer to just ignore her combat-wise and use other units instead. Later on, you get some better flyers for combat, particularly Dean.
Yeah.
And you generally don't need multiple flyers to fight, so I'm generally okay with just using her as a ferry for other units and getting villages and stuff like that. Rescue dropping people around if need be, but I generally don't like investing into her for flyers. Another problem with trying to patch up her strength with scrolls, for someone like, I don't know, Delson or like some other unit that needs a lot of speed, you get a Crusader Scroll that gets 30% in speed in this chapter, and that can help fix up speed. But for strength, you don't really get such a thing. You get a couple scrolls that gives like 10 or 5%, but not a whole lot. And what's even worse is like a lot of other people also want to boost their strength a little bit, even if they like have better growth at base. It's still like a stat you'd love to boost for a lot of people. So there's more competition there, and it's harder to boost it up instantly. So I think it's generally more investment than it's worth. I think if you want Karen to be good at fighting, you want like Wrath or maybe Paragon on her, but still I don't think those are worth. So combat-wise, I think she's bad. Utility-wise, I think she's absolutely amazing at ferrying people around and stuff. So I think that utility alone is 4 stars, but I think her combat is most of the time garbage. And trying to get lances for her is generally also not worth it, I think, because most of them weigh her down anyway, to the point where it's like, it almost feels pointless. And like, I just use her to like, get objectives done rather than killing enemies. So I don't bother with lances on her. It's not worth it. I used to just have her like, with no weapons at all. Like every chapter I deploy her.
Yeah.
No weapon. Yeah, 4 stars. With no weapons. Easy.
No, I mean, she has no weapons now, so...
Exactly. Hey, phone, what's up? My phone was
oh, okay.
like, hey, I need your attention. I was like, no, I'm recording with Manx. Fuck off. And my phone was like, all right.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I guess not.
Okay. All right. Let's talk about this guy. Yes, Chas. Okay. That's okay. Yeah, you calm down, Chas. It's okay. If you watch Chas's streams, you know all about Delson.
You know all the wrong things about Delson.
So yeah, Delson, what can we say about Delson? He's an armored knight. Axes are okay, I guess. They're a little inaccurate though, and his low skill makes him very, very hard to use, at least for like damage output. Like if he didn't have the Brave Axe, we'd have to rely on those horrible 70% Battle Axe hits, which, yeah, when he connects, he hits pretty hard, but like he will connect not a lot of the times because, again, I feel like Thracia is one of those games that really punishes units like Delson very hard by being 1 RN, because if this was a 2 RN game, a 70% hit would have been a lot more reliable than it is now. Here, 70% is 70%. It's a 30% chance to miss. Happens a lot more often than your brain likes to think. Especially if you're used to 2 RN, 70% becomes something like 86%. So you go like, oh, 70%, that's really high, and then you hit with Olsen, and it's like, ah, nah, he missed. He does provide some decent bulk against the soldiers, but the problem I find is that right in the chapter after he joins, there's like a lot of mages. Even in the chapter he joins, there's a lot of mages that can really like punish him really hard. Here, there's like 4 mages lined up. In the next chapter, there's a bunch of mages all over the place. And after that, Thracia just loves to throw hammers at you right, left, and center. I don't know why, but on every goddamn armored axe, there is a hammer almost, which makes it very, very tough to tank with Dhalsim. At least I find that there's always some sort of hammer in the way that zones him out. So even the one thing that he's supposed to be good at, I feel like he's not really that good at, based on how Thracia handles its enemies. His growth rates are shit. He doesn't have a high follow-up critical modifier. He only really has like a high base strength, defense, and con. I guess if you put him full of Crusader Scrolls, he can become a unit that fights, but...
Nah, I don't think that's possible. I don't think that's possible.
Nah, I don't think that's possible, but I think that only shows that you can make any unit good in Thracia if you really try. That is more like a testament to Thracia's, how you can train units in Thracia, other than like how good Dhalsim is. Sure, there's some use for him in this chapter. You can use him to tank the soldiers and stuff like that, but I still think he's like a pretty bad unit. 2 out of 5 stars. Would not use.
Yeah, Dhalsim is funny because he slows you down so much if you're trying to get to escape point. He has like the lowest move for your army at 5, tied with a lot of people still, but he's also so heavy that anyone carrying him loses speed. So he always holds up people, and it's actually like, it's optimal to leave him behind at some points instead of like waiting for him to catch up. I do think he has his uses in these chapters, like the Brave Axe that you gave him actually gives him a good offense if he hits. That's a big if though. He's like a more extreme version of Dhalsim, or more extreme version of Brighton in that regard. Where if he misses, it's like, this is so annoying. Because as you can see, he only has 86 hit right now with a pretty accurate axe.
Yeah. And
that's before enemy avoid, so that can only go down from here. Not much, because enemies don't have that much avoid, but just to goes to show that like he cannot have perfect hit, even if it wasn't for Thracia.
Yeah, he does have a leaf support right now. That's worth noting.
Yeah, is that in range right now for him?
I think so, because he has 13 crit. There's no way he gets that with his tree base.
Oh yeah, yeah, true. Unless the Brave Axe gives that, but I don't think it does. So yeah. Yeah, looks like leaf support helps him a little bit, yeah. Also gives him a void for whatever it's worth, but he's not going to dodge anything. I do agree that the mages and the hammers around the place kind of hurt his ability to tank. Another funny quirk that kind of stops him from being useful as a tank is enemies in this game, unless I'm wrong about something, I don't think they will attack if they can do 0 damage. So they'll just stand there and do nothing. If they can attack dashing or nothing else, and they do 0 damage. So it's not like an FE7 where they'll just like suicide on you while doing 0 damage. They're not that dumb.
Yeah.
Thracia AI sometimes has some pretty big brave plays like that. Also has notably poor luck at 0. I think it's worse than Lithus. So always keep a scroll on him if he's going to face some kind of crit, or he might just die. He does have the HP to actually take a crit sometimes, but don't test his limits too much. Can become good, but that just goes for everyone literally. So I give him 2 stars just because he has some utility here. But yeah, not a great long-term unit.
Nope. Don't touch my family. Alright, so we are going to... I think I'm just going to go for the... Don't help me here. I want to try this on my own.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. It's good of you to indicate that.
I'm going to put Fergus here.
Alright.
And then, well, oh boy, he might... you don't think he's going to break his weapon? No, there's like...
he's going to face 8 enemies. He might break it at like the last possible moment, so that's fine.
Yeah, so we'll put him...
He's not going to counter the mages.
Oh no, he's not going to counter the mages, of course not. Then we'll do this. Fergus is not... Wow, thank you. Fergus is not supported by Leaf, I think.
No, just like Karen.
I don't necessarily mind if I think actually, you know what? I'll pull this guy with Leaf.
That's good, yeah.
And then...
I mean, I'm helping.
There we go, and yeah, I think we'll do this. So now we just gotta pray that the Karen support will get Fergus out of this. I mean, he has 31 avoid, which is pretty okay. Yeah, they'll have like 69 hits. It's like a 30% chance to hit him. I mean, might have to restart a couple times. We'll see. Depends on what they decide to do.
The one thing you might want to be afraid of is his weapon might break after he faces all these one-range enemies, and he has a broken sword while a bunch of mages attack him.
Right, that is not good. Yeah.
There's a funny big brain strat you can do. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna elaborate on that when we have like a more quiet moment, because he's gonna die maybe.
Yeah, he does have the Hazul scroll.
They hit so hard.
Yeah, he has the Hazul scroll, but yeah, no, this is not looking good right now.
No, he needs to dodge a couple times for this to work. It is quite the YOLO strat.
Maybe I could have placed him 1 tile further back.
I mean, this is basically what you did in your Iron Man. You just put him in there and it's like, okay, good luck, Fergus. We're out of here.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
I mean, we could have never punished still.
Yeah, it could happen. It's not unlikely.
Well, you got strength. Okay. That'll help.
Yeah, that sucks. Now his stats don't read 776 when backwards. That sucks.
Yeah, that's annoying. Well,
yeah, so you might want to just reset, because we need that stat layout of 776 backwards. We need that.
Resetti goes swoosh.
Yeah. kind of funny that they force animations off for NPCs no matter what you do.
I can't believe
Never
he
able to see
took.
him.
I can't believe he stole the Forseti tome from Arthur. How can he use it? He's the son of Noish.
Ooh, close enough. I mean, I guess you were expecting it because you were just talking about something completely different. You just didn't expect him to die at all.
Oh no, I'll be
You
fine.
have so many hits, Jesus Christ.
I'll be fine.
Another one.
Well, like hell I'm dying here. I still got so much to...
Dodge.
Well done. That was fun. That's the
quick.
first
Yeah.
fail.
Yeah.
So I guess this strategy.
well.
I think this strategy has some room for optimization, probably.
Yeah, I think it has quite some room for optimization.
So
It's like 5 more enemies room for optimization, probably.
yeah. So I think I still go back here with Dawson.
You want to hear a big brain strat?
No,
Okay.
I wanna do this on my own.
All right.
Don't want my
I'll just tell you when.
Oh,
you're, like,
this guy
no
rolled
longer
lower
needed.
movement this time. Nice.
Oh, because you reset, yeah.
Yeah. So let's see. Does any of these guys roll? Oh, this guy has more move. So I think I already know how I want to do this. So, what if I put Fergus? How many enemies do I realistically want him to face? That's the question, right? So
I can tell you, like turn 10, I think is reinforcements, so you have some time to do this a little slowly if you want to. You don't have to YOLO your way through.
yeah, I think
But
I'll
you do have like your own turn card in mind, I guess.
yeah, I'll put Fergus here this time around, I think, and then I'll put Leaf here. And then Brighton can probably... People say, like... Yeah, I guess with the Steel Sword, he can, like, one-shot soldiers.
Yeah, he
So
either
he-
doubles or one-shots them sometimes. He has a chance to do both, basically. So, quite a bit of room for getting lucky there, basically.
Yeah, so as long as I don't, like, place him... So as long as, maybe he can take, like, one mage.
Yeah, the big trouble with mages, if they come towards you, it's kind of hard to take care of them without pulling more enemies. But you could do some stuff about that, I'm sure. There's ways around that.
Yeah, I'll put Brighton here with the Steel Sword. Or short sword, I think it should be enough, actually. It has 11 mites, that's 22. Actually, he might need a Steel Sword to one-shot here. No, actually, the
Takes
short...
that guy out, yeah.
He doesn't take this
Not
guy,
that guy.
though, but he won't be in range of that guy, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Alright, let's try this strategy, shall we?
Let's go.
Alright, let's go for Gus.
Okay, I don't think he can die now. I think he's only in range of one longsword, right? Those do the most damage. The soldiers don't do that much.
No, wait, what?
That's a fast armor knight.
What?
I told you, the speed variance in this game is so huge. They can have like +5 speed.
What?
That's insane. I never see that.
That guy must have like what? Excuse me? What?
Nice pursuit critical, my guy.
Oh, Aspel, what the fuck?
Oh, what if Aspel just dies turn
Wait,
1? That'd be also hilarious.
Can that happen?
Yeah, I think so. It's like, it never really happens for some reason, but it's like, he just took half damage from
Yeah,
one
he
soldier,
did.
so it
What
should
the
get pretty
hell?
good, right?
I don't think Aspel's avoidance is that good.
No, it's not great. He's like one of the fastest units in the game, but only one trained. At base, he's actually pretty slow.
Oh my god.
I
Wow.
think he might get a support bonus from Set, though, but I'm not entirely sure about that. Yeah, okay. Well, Fergus not going to die, because like, the soldiers never
No,
gonna reach
but
him.
this is also going to be very problematic, because there's going to be a
Yes.
lot of enemies alive next turn, so...
Oh yeah, but I think most of them won't move.
Maybe.
It's just like, taking care of these enemies that are in front of Fergus now without being in range of more enemies, that's the hard part.
Yeah.
I'll put this guy. Yeah, that's about 2 more mages than I like to handle in a turn.
Oh,
Another
okay.
soldier... Oh, he's not in range, that's right.
Oh,
Right,
alright.
he's gonna
Oh,
heal.
that's right. Those soldiers actually don't move, I think.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. That's actually good for you. It saves Grafcalibur uses.
That's actually true. Yeah. Wait,
So lucky.
can they actually be used when he's a green? I guess they can, because the Forseti
Yeah,
is
he
actually
does
like
have
the Forseti is unbreakable in this chapter.
Yeah, but that's more like on the Forseti. Grafcalibur is being used, so he's using your Grafcalibur uses right now.
Because I'm pretty sure Forseti can break once you
Yeah,
you get it, right?
can. I've done it before.
Yeah. All right. Well, I know what to do.
Yeah, take it home.
Yoink.
But then how do you keep Lithus safe then?
That was.
That was the problem for future Mangs, but for once, future Mangs is now. So
I guess. Well, I think we kill a mage with Dawson for sure.
yeah, that works.
Uh,
One shot actually, so you can just miss once if you want. Don't capture. Do not dare capture here.
Are you sure?
I mean, you can reset again if you want to. It's your loss, not mine.
There you go. Perfect.
The armored battle sprite looks so whack in this game. It look like ducks or something. I don't know if I get it.
Alright, so this guy, we can just capture him later for a vulnerary, because he has no
He's
weapon.
probably gonna run away. You might not reach him, but just... Yeah,
Enemies
just do
can't
whatever with him.
trade in this game, right?
I think they can, but in this case they won't. The mage is not going to trade with anyone.
Okay.
They just run away.
So, I guess I can just... Yeah, so Leafus probably needs to get picked up and, like, dropped, I think.
Yeah, that might be good. He faces crit from everything. Might get captured if he doesn't have a weapon. I don't know off the top of my head.
Yeah, I could take out this guy with Leaf. Oh, actually...
He doesn't double, unfortunately.
Wow, this guy is insane.
You can finish him off with Fergus.
Does Fergus kill, though? I don't think he
No,
does.
he doesn't double. But he does 9, and Leaf does like 12, right?
Yeah, so if I attack him with the light brand like this... Then Fergus can kill.
How much does Fergus do? 9?
Something
Or
like
7?
that.
If he does 7, he's not enough. It's 9. Yeah, okay, he's good.
Whee!
That does mean he's not getting healed, so he might have to take 2 soldiers, but I think he can do that, and it's just a matter of taking care of the mage. I think mage plus 2 soldiers might kill him, though.
We'll see. Oh, I can't get
Yeah.
Leafus out here, though. That kind of sucks.
Oh, no one can... oh, Maria can carry him? Or Machua?
Machua cannot.
My bad.
Machua cannot, so...
Yeah. Oh, that's... I mean, Brighton's not in range of anything, so...
No,
it's
he's
not
like,
as bad
in a
as-
soldier. No, actually, no, he's fine. He's fine. It's
Yeah.
just annoying because I can't use Leafus next turn, I guess.
Yeah. But yeah, the mage on the left hand, on the right hand side kind of attack, and the left hand one
We do
can
need...
probably reach him, but he doesn't double, I think.
Oh, I
Mage have
don't
double
think I
speed.
had Fergus in range of Karen. What the hell?
No, you didn't. You didn't.
Oh.
That was kind of weird.
Alright, let's see how it goes, I guess.
Yeah. I think this will be okay, as long as Leaf doesn't get hit by like a million things. That could be bad, I guess.
He is pretty tanky. We gave him a life ring.
Yeah, that's true. But he's getting less tanky by the minute.
Oh, wow, we proc that up.
Light,
Woo!
yeah, who needs light brand uses anyway, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay, soldiers, suicide on Fergus.
Wow,
Hopefully
we do-
doubles D.
We do need to give him a new sword at some point, though. When your
yeah.
sword breaks in Thracia, do you swap to another one, or do you still use the broken sword?
You get a broken sword. Can I talk
Oh.
about my brick brain stat now, or like
Yeah,
planning
okay,
to
sure,
reset?
fine,
Or-
fine.
Okay, so there's a run somewhere. Oh, nice build. Where you have Fergus put the fire sword in the top of his inventory, and
Yeah.
you can't use it at build, right? But then on this enemy phase, you have him use the rapier, because that's like the next thing in this inventory, right? So we got fire sword first, and then rapier.
Yeah?
At some point, rapier, whether it breaks or not, doesn't matter. What matters is at some point he gains the rank. Oh shit, high move guy.
Yeah,
And he gains the rank to use the fire sword, and that becomes his equipped weapon during enemy phase. And then he just starts using fire sword on the mages, because the enemies that attack first are the one range ones. And he swaps the fire sword and the mages are attacking. I think it's 1 to range and +5 magic during enemy phase somewhere. It's super beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous strategy. But kind of tough.
Yeah, because he has it in his top slot, so he equips it automatically when he can use it, right?
Yeah. It's a nice way to circumvent the fact that you don't like re-equip when you break weapons in this game. 'Cause, that would have helped in GBA, for example. Well,
Yeah, it's certainly...
looks like he
No, not by
came out as
Grafcalibur.
punished. Stop complaining. You survived the enemy phase.
I did
You didn't get a game over. Come on.
Reset for Grafcalibur uses.
That is just like so ungrateful.
That's me. Alright, this should be a kill.
Yeah, it's also if he does that, he gets hit. He's at like 3 HP in range of 2 enemies on enemy phase. I hope you like that.
I do like that, but I think I'm gonna do...
Yeah, I love it when my units can die.
Hey, 0 crit
That-
against Olsen. This is fine.
That's enough damage, yeah. You need to
Ooh,
hit
I need to
twice,
look for stealables though, and capturables.
This is not a good situation for that.
It's always a good situation for capturing.
To be fair, it's a good time to think about stealing a fire tome, but you rescued Lithus, so I guess not. You can steal a
Oh
Fulminate if you want.
shit! Yeah, you're right. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, you can steal a Fulminate with Laura.
Yeah, I have to kill the mages though if I do that.
Oh, you were planning on leaving them alive otherwise?
No, but okay. Let's see. 'Cause this guy needs to die.
Yeah, you do double that one.
I do.
Funny how we're not having to check if Fergus is doubling these armor knights.
I mean, he didn't double the last one.
Yeah, that's why I find it so funny, because it never happens.
Yeah, right?
Sometimes for each it happens.
Okay. Can Makwa double here? I wonder.
Oh, Makwa can double. She can sometimes one round these with the steel sword. Oh, this one with the iron sword.
Yeah.
0 defense.
Nice. Let's do it. Let's do it. There was like a Makwa fanboy in the comments in the last episode.
Wow, it's a rare sighting.
Yeah. I think he was, they're like Larsai fanboys just in Thracia.
No, I think those are Marita fanboys.
Ooh. Oh.
Okay, she's good now.
She got
Now you
magic.
have to use her.
Move. If she got a move level up there, that'd be like a sign from the gods, I think.
Wow, gets a good level up. Nah, that wasn't a sign from the gods. That was just normal matchup speaking.
That's okay. I can safely steal a wool now.
Yeah, and
Yoink.
she could probably get captured by him depending on the build. I don't know if you can kill this guy now. I think Leaf plus Kara can actually kill him.
Leaf can, yeah, Leaf plus Karen, I'm pretty sure kills, yeah. But then I have to place Karen in range of this guy. But Karen has a lot of magic. She might be fine. This guy does 18 damage, so that's actually no, she's not fine.
When you say you're fine, but you're not really fine.
Ah, yeah, that feeling, man. But look at Leaf.
Oh, Leaf just 1 rounds, easy, good waifu.
I mean, that's
animation.
That's
like
speed. That's speed. I'm just so used to doing it when I used the light brand, you know.
But he's using close range.
But I forgot about that.
Okay, that's your problem.
I know it is my problem. Oh, here we go. I just like canceling animations. It's fun.
I know. It's you should play more Smash Brothers if you like canceling.
Alright, so finally we've dealt with the worst part of this dungeon, although there is one part coming up that's pretty annoying.
Oh yeah.
So turn 10 is when we get the reinforcements, right?
Yeah.
Oh wow,
so
did Seth get hit?
Yeah, I think he did actually.
Wow, that's like a 1%, I think.
Yeah, probably. But I think he can take a couple more. I think he'll be okay.
He only has 25 HP.
Yeah, that's cute. 26, I think, actually.
Didn't you almost lose Seth once?
Yeah, he got crit by an enemy fire sword.
Oh, right.
Like, I took over like half of HP. Weapon triangle, I guess.
That's really funny.
It was in my Iron Man, my first ever Iron Man. It was like, oh, what the hell? Like, not just getting hit while on the gate, but getting crit as well is like super insane.
Huh? Can I go home to my papa now? Oh, nice. I can escape if I go down that passage to the right. Thank you. Bless you. There's no point in opening these two, right?
There was something about a dungeon that I needed to mention. I forgot what it was.
Yeah?
Mia told me that if units get captured in mats or somewhere, you can pick them back up. And like, I mean, before 21X, I mean, like, a guy chapter here.
Yeah.
And I don't remember what dungeon that was or where it was, but I do know that because of that, we theorized that we might be like, if you get a unit captured in chapter 4, there might appear no cells on the left, you know, those mirrored cells that you just talked about. But that wasn't the case. But there's like another cell where you can pick up people that get captured apparently. I don't know where it is though.
Really?
Oh yeah, I know. I remember now. The old one chapters, like chapter 11, you get someone captured in that one. Apparently, the units you captured, they appear in 11X in the cells there.
That's amazing. I did not know that.
It never happens probably. 'Cause, like, when the hell do you get someone captured in that chapter?
That's insane. Like I was not aware of that.
I want to see it because it sounds like an urban legend to me. It sounds like something that it probably isn't true that like your little brother makes up.
We'll get Dawson captured or something.
Yeah, good luck with that one though. Like being build.
There we go.
Yeah, you're down to 19 light brand uses, but actually not a big deal because it's at its most useful in Master, and if you really want to, you can repair it. With
I probably will repair it. I like to use one of my hammer and my light brands just because having 1-2 range on Leaf is just kind of nice.
Yeah, I generally find that I do that like half the time, and every time I do it, I just never really get any mileage out of it. I just use like the Wind Sword or the Thunder Sword instead, and we do the same thing.
I just want to go home. How do I get home? Go way to the right, then I'll run that way and one step till I'm back home. Thank you.
Yeah, that's like a surefire recipe to get home.
Yeah, just go right. Oh, wait, what?
Huh? Yeah, you lockpick is on Delshin.
Oh.
Okay, got it there for just like...
Man, can't even use lockpicks. What a bad unit.
I know, right? Bench instantly.
Steel sword, no.
I can't wield heavy weapons like you guys can. Thanks, put steel sword on her.
There we go, and then Leaf.
Exclamation marks.
To Aspel.
He's a range of a mage, by the way.
Lord Leaf, after all these years, it's me, Aspel. Aspel? What in the world are you doing here? Why aren't you still in Tara? I set off after you just as soon as we got separated. A lot of good that did. I couldn't figure out where you gone. For the last half year now, I've been sticking around Munster. You left Tara that quickly? Then you spent the last 3 years looking for me. Of course I did. I promised you as much, remember? With your blade and my magic, we're going to take Thracia back together. But you just up and left me behind. That was quite heartless of you, eh, Lord Leaf? I'm sorry. At the time, I didn't have a choice. Tara had been surrounded by the Empire. I had prepared myself for the very possibility of dying. When I fled, I never imagined I would make it out alive. I didn't want to drag you down with me, so I left you out of it. What a load of Pegasus dung. We swore to live and die together, didn't we? Or was that just or was that whole oath just some part of some kid's game? I spent all these years with those words etched into my mind, and I chose to believe in them. Aspel. Lord Leaf, if only for my sake, you have to liberate Thracia. Make it so that my years of searching meant something.
Asbel.
Alright, here he is. Asbel. We'll talk about him in the next part, though, to spread it out a little bit.
Okay. Okay.
But,
if you keep pushing units in the next chapter, you're gonna be behind every chapter.
well, in the next chapter, there's no recruitable units, so...
Nana.
Alright, well, fuck it. Well, we'll talk about him in the next one. But he has a really good personal tome, as you can see. 40 crit, 3rd in might. He's really good. Spoiler alert, we're gonna rate him very highly. But yeah, he's in range of a mage, but he can take it. Don't. Okay, so these guys support each other, right?
Leaf supports him.
Right.
That's it.
Right. Oh, right, physics staff, we want that. But it's not safe to put Aspel here, right?
It's not very safe, no. If he crits a lot with the Grafcalibur, he could just straight up die.
Right, yeah, he will crit. He will crit a lot.
Well, he's not gonna, like, double, so he's only gonna have 25 crit every hit, but it can happen. And I think he gets 2 shot by javelins in hand next at this point.
Oh, the enemies didn't want to attack, apparently.
Yeah. There's like a... Yeah, they don't like attacking Sed through that wall. I'm not sure about anyone else. I haven't experimented
Sed
with it too much.
moves? Oh my god, what am I gonna do now? He's blocking the door.
You can rescue drop him with Dawson and Fergus and Brighton. They can all lift him.
Oh, okay. Thank god.
Yeah, I have another big range strat here, but I'll let you figure it out for yourself.
So I'll go... then Delson's in range, though.
Yeah, there is one Elfire Bishop there that he's kind of scared of, but he doesn't double dash in, so if you give him a scroll, he's not going to die.
But, yeah. But I think it's better
Does he have Beast Orc yet, Fergus?
No, I don't think so. I can check, but I highly doubt it.
He did like a lot of attacking, right? He's close. He's got 7
Very,
attacks away.
very close, yeah. So this room is kind of scary. There's some javelins here. Guess Leaf can help out. I mean, I could open the door this turn. That would cause Sed to run in and clear out the room.
He will run in if he can, but the thing is, I think he moves after the enemies, right? So the enemies will like clog up the place first, and he might not get a chance to attack.
Yeah, anyway, there's something important we gotta do.
Yay, Set Scroll, Dashin's personal weapon.
Lord Sed! Oh, Lord Sed, after all this time! Yes? Wait, Karen? Has something happened? Why have you left Celeste? To find you, my prince! To find me? Oh, for heaven's sake, did he put you up to this, or was it my mother? Lord Sed, I have some important news for you. Is that so? Well, let's hear it. Well, to tell the truth, oh gods. Karen, if you have something to tell me, speak quickly and to the point. There is no time. This is no time for weakness. You're right. I regret to inform you that Her Majesty the Queen has... Mother. No, she can't have. I'm afraid so, my lord. 2 months ago, my mother has passed away?
Nice for the range of a bow.
Lord Sed, I'm sorry. You shouldn't have found out like this. Here of all places. Does it matter? I was too late. Father, I wanted to see them each other one last time. Lord Sed, return to Celeste with me, please. Lady Fee is waiting for you. Fee, how is she? Is she alright? Celeste faces dire times, my lord. Lady Fee can put up a tough front for the others, but when it's just me and her, she cries till her eyes dry up. Lord Sed, with respect, you've done her a great cruelty running away like you did. Lady Fee isn't much more than a kid, and you've gone and forced the burden of ruling Celeste onto her. That holy blood in your veins has gone to your head. You're the heir to Forseti's legacy. Good for you, but you up and walked out of your mother and sister. Does that sound like what a hero would do? Does that even sound like what a real prince would do? Karen, you're right, of course, but Father was the only one who could cure Mother's illness. I couldn't do her any good just waiting at her side. Was I supposed to just sit there and watch her waste away? So I went to find Father, but by whatever means I could. Then why are you leading some rebel group in Munster? I heard that my father had been here in Munster until half a year ago. I came here to pick up the trail, but it had gone cold. As I investigated, I discovered just how deeply the people of Munster suffered. I couldn't abandon them, as my father had abandoned Celeste. Is that right? I apologize, Lord Sed. I should have heard your side of the story before judging you. I'm sorry, Karen, but I need more time. If I can drive that menace Raedric from Munster, I'll gladly return to Celeste. By my estimation, that should only take half a year at most. You're fixing to overthrow that creep, huh? Now that's a plan I can get behind. Count me in. I'll stay here with you. I'm flattered, Karen, but as your prince, I insist you head back to Celeste. I couldn't fight knowing you were endangering yourself. That's a diplomatic way of saying I would be a burden, but you're right. I would just slow you down. Alright, I'll make my way back to Celeste, but only if you promise to come home yourself, Lord Sed. You have my word, and as proof of my vow, I bestow this upon you. Huh? What's this? A used handkerchief? Ha, you would believe this is an heirloom of the Silesian royal family? It's an ancient scroll penned by my namesake, the Crusader said himself. He imbued it with potent magic that strengthens whoever so much as holds it. I was supposed to give it to my betrothed. Actually, instead I entrust it to you, Karen. Are you really trusting me with something so valuable? This is most unexpected. Karen, I did wrong by my mother, and I'm sorry. I owe you much for helping Fee in my absence, and this is a token of my gratitude. I want you to have it. Okay, but I'm only keeping it safe for you. You'll get it back the second you return to Celeste. Then, by the snowy banks of Celeste shall we be witness to our next meeting. Be well, Karen. You said it. Gods be with you, Lord said. And you get the Set Scroll, one of the best scrolls in the game. The Set Scroll boosts your magic by 10%, speed by 30%. And does something to your HP, but no one cares.
Such a good scroll. It gives Asbel 105 speed growth.
Yeah, that's really cool. I think I'm actually going to put Leaf here. No, here.
I think they might not move to attack, but I'm not sure. Either they just don't like attacking set, or they just don't like attacking period. One of those two things.
One of those two things, yeah.
Yeah. You can, if you want, you can... Oh, never mind.
What?
I was going to say you could pick up set and drop him somewhere, on the next turn, but now he's going to not move, probably.
So, we'll open up the door.
Uh-oh.
Ow.
Uh-oh.
So, how does Leaf deal against this guy? Ooh, 30 hit. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's actually pretty decent. I don't know how you managed that, actually. But,
no, I get it. He doesn't get supported by Aspel.
Yeah, he has plus 10 luck from the light brand. I guess that helps a lot.
I think so. I think I'm actually going to put Leaf in the doorway here.
That's fine. I think one enemy will, like, hit Lithus behind him, and everything else will hit Leaf from range. But that's not necessarily bad.
I could rescue him and place Aspel behind him.
Yeah, like I said, Asbel is probably going to be a risk of dying if you put him in range of multiple enemies.
Alright, let's try this then.
Alright, let's hope it doesn't break. It probably won't. It's like 17 users, right?
Hmm?
17 users, right?
17 users, yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's enough. That's enough.
But yeah, I am a little worried.
I would just like put no one behind him, or like maybe put like maybe Aspel. I don't know, man. Maybe like distract an enemy with Dawson. Nah, they're not gonna go for it. Fuck it. Just make sure Lithus doesn't get crit though.
I can pick him up.
Yeah, that works too. That leaves just faces an extra attack.
Are there any guys behind this door?
Yeah, so in the upper left room there's the Devil Axe armor and the Thunder Mage. The female Thunder Mage. Ishtar is in there, basically.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, let's go there.
But yeah, I want to free them until you're ready for them.
Anyway, let's...
Devil Axe guy like one of PO's units if he hits you.
I know, it's the Devil Axe, of course.
I don't even know if it can backfire in this game for enemies.
I've made a video on this. I don't think it can.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
I don't think it backfires on enemies, no.
Okay, well, I mean, I never mess around with that shit. I'll just always have like units next to Lara or something. Oh shit, you got hit.
It's okay.
I'll fire it at 20, right?
Ah!
Yikes. Yikes. Only now we're here. Please don't get hit. No more canceling animations. Don't get hit.
Oh.
He's gonna kill this guy, I think. You
Yes.
know, I really wish this game showed attack speed during battle.
That would be nice, yeah.
But there's just no room in the UI. I guess maybe you can ask Mia to make some room.
I mean, I guess you can show AS. I mean, where'd you put it, though?
Yeah, that's the question, right? Because you want to see all this other shit that's already there.
Oh, he's gonna get a move level up and die. I'm just calling it right now.
Chances of that happening are so low right now. So low. Like, not just dying, but like movement level up. Okay, there we go. Right. 17 hits.
Oh, that wouldn't have killed, I think. No, it wouldn't have.
It would exactly kill, yeah.
Oh, would it? Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, 12 minus 5 is 7. Arithmetic learnings. Just the bishop now. Just the bishop. You just need to dodge that 30. That's it. That's all you need to do. You can dodge a 30. You've done it before, I think.
Maybe he'll heal with the physic. That'd be nice.
Yeah, that's actually a possibility. It's kind of rare though. Alright, he's gonna attack. He's gonna attack. Uh-oh.
Come on. Don't. No Bahala barbecue. No Bahala barbecue. No Bahala. Yes!
Nice dodge. Dodge that thing excellently by just stepping one tile backwards within his range. I too dodged fire tornadoes by just like moving inside them a little bit.
Yeah. Fuck logic. Oh my god. That was heart-wrenching. Now I can capture him and take his physics stuff.
Yeah, I guess you get rewarded for your...
It would be funny if Seth just killed him.
Yeah, that would have been very deserved, actually. Well, I hope you miss. He crits you and you die.
What do you mean? I can trade a scroll.
I said I hope. I'm not saying it's gonna happen.
Oh, right.
We always get what we want.
I think I'll just, I'll move Brighton in and kill that guy. Does he have anything stealable on him? Ooh.
Who knows?
I'll just kill him with Aspel.
That works. Yeah, don't be afraid to use the Grafcalibur a little bit. But maybe trade over your tomes when you can. Because you stole a couple with this.
Yeah, a regular wind tome honestly works just as well for Aspel.
You don't get wind right now, but you get fire and thunder.
Yeah, but that works too. Alright, Brighton, you go here.
Okay.
We are Chast now.
Oh shit. Oh, he's actually gonna get speed now if he like attacks, because he's at like 97 XP.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he's...
that's right, I need to capture the Devil Eggs.
That's true. Although, I don't know if you have enough con to capture him.
I do. Oh, right, at the Devil Eggs
guy.
The
Devil Eggs guy, yeah.
Well,
he's gonna have a lot more build than the Bishop. Maybe not 16 though.
Well, he just needs to hit one. Come on, Palson.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh wow, okay.
Oh, there
more
we go.
than that, he actually crit.
Right.
What the hell?
Good unit.
Oh wow, that's a lot of experience.
Yeah, that you gave Honor the XP to Dashin. That was totally worth.
Woo! No
I like
speed.
trying to raise like, I don't know, Fergus and friends.
Alright, okay, so we do need to do something. I don't think it's safe to open that door with Lara.
You can disarm her and then she gets captured.
That's a brilliant idea. Let's do it.
So who's gonna take a lockpick then?
Well, I can steal it back, right?
Yeah, I suppose. You can also use Leaf. I think he has enough move that you can like have him use a Light Brand at the same turn for healing.
Like, oh, right, yeah, like this? No, Vulnerate.
Or Vulnerate. No, trade, dude. Trade!
Trade what?
Why didn't you trade a lockpick to him?
Oh, that's what you wanted me to do. Right. Oh, well, that would have been smart.
Yeah, so, yeah. Guess,
that would have been very smart.
See, I can't actually ghost you playing this game because you never listen. It's physically impossible.
Look, it's Tilt You!
Nice. Goodbye, Tilt You.
Is this the only generic female mage in the game?
There's probably more.
What?
I just don't remember where they are.
What?
I missed the 99. Now you can steal her tome.
I can.
If she doesn't die here.
Oh, well, Leafus is out of range, I think.
Just get a movement star. Easy.
No!
Nice one, Seth.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yeah, you can't pick him up. He's out of range. You can't pick him up. Unless Fergus gets a movement star.
No, Seti! I want that Devil Axe!
Oh, it's gonna take the lockpick out, too.
Fuck! No! Wait! Oh my god.
With Lithus. Move Lithus, hope you get a movement star.
Fuck! Ah!
Well, you can't really stop Seth from doing what he wants, I guess.
Oh, movement star and Fergus, maybe?
Yeah, he has enough build. If he gets a movement star, he can do it.
To rescue him? Alright, well, I guess there's no point to moving him all the way down.
I guess not. He's not much of a point of moving on here, so yeah.
Ah, there goes my Devil Axe and Lockpick.
A lot of Lockpick losses, so annoying.
Wait,
I always lose a Lockpick commands there.
Wait. He's gonna, like, flee. What if I go in front of him? He's gonna go the other way, right?
Oh, yeah, possibly. Yeah, I guess. But you're blocking his way with the Lithus right now, so he can't actually flee.
I'll rescue him with Brighton.
Okay.
So now he has to go. Now he has to go up here.
There's like 3 different people on the field holding someone that just shouldn't be.
I'll attack him a little bit with the Slim Sword to reduce this.
That's worth. I think even if you double crit, he might survive. Well, actually, single crit survive. Oh, also you can die. I think if he attacks you when enemy. Oh shit.
He's not gonna.
Yeah, he can kill you now. He can kill you.
No.
The question is though, why do you think he's gonna flee to the right then? Because he's still blocking his way out with Fergus.
Fuck it, I'm just gonna kill him.
By lockpick.
60. Wait, does he get supported by Seti?
I mean, Grafcalibur's like 40 crit.
Oh, right.
And then Leaf gives him support. And Seth might support him. You might be right about that. I'll just double check it.
God damn it! I just lost that on a lockpick. God damn it!
Yeah, but not the Devil Axe, because we're never getting that to begin with. It's probably better for you to not have the Devil Axe, alright?
Probably.
It's for your own good. Oh, said he does support Asvel, okay.
what I thought, yeah.
And he also supports Machua and Karen. Kind of a strange configuration. Not right,
No!
he supports...
God damn it! I released the bishop! Fuck!
Nice.
What?
Word. Very good.
Oh my...
Train wreck. Wait, why aren't you opening chickens with her? Oh, she doesn't have to lockpick that, right? Aye.
Fuck!
Well, the good news is you get a new lockpick next chapter. If you want to get the chest, that is, which is pretty far out of the way.
Where's my fucking door key?
Do you need one? Oh yeah, because you don't have a lockpick. It's just more music by the minute. Aspel joins with the door key.
Does he?
Yeah.
Fuck! I lost that on a physics staff and a fire tome. God damn it!
No fire tome, no less. Although fire's kind of garbage anyway, so don't worry about that one. Okay, you might want to because you lost the lockpick, you might want to just skip out on the iron blade.
Why?
Because turns.
No.
Okay. Up to you, man. Good job,
I swear to fucking God.
So mad, bro. Or you can trade it around, yeah, that's good.
I'm
like how
so
Dash is
mad.
maybe the
I'm
first
so
mistake.
mad right now. Who gets the leaf ring? Leaf, right?
The leaf ring?
Leaf.
Yeah.
You know what I meant. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think the reinforcements might have showed up.
Fuck!
He's so mad.
I am mad.
Alright, there's your iron blade. Hope you like it.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Brave sword!
Yay! Ferg
Oh.
still can't use it though. Alright, time to send the javelin.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, who's gonna use it indoors?
Fuck!
So mad.
I am
So
mad! I lost that on a physics staff and a devil axe.
This is not really a game where resource management matters that much in that way, man. Although
No.
physics is like very useful. You get 2 more physics. Like, you get 3 more next 2 chapters. So don't worry too much.
I guess. I just... it's annoying as all. Alright, well,
Ooh,
time to
my
watch
bar.
said kill reinforcements, I guess.
You can cancel those animations, right?
No. I cannot.
You can even attack people in the dark, even if you can't see them. He's like, yeah, let me just kill this dark spot
Yeah,
right
he
here.
cheats.
He cheats. He's Wallace, but except he
AI
can't beat
always
stuff.
cheats. If I move like this...
Yep.
Escape.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Sorry to deck out like this.
Oh yeah, you can watch,
I love
Act
how
12
they're all
Facebook.
like apologizing for like not getting captured.
You're apologizing because they're leaving Leaf behind.
Don't you dare leave me behind again, Lord Leaf. I'll be waiting for you just up ahead.
Oh, he's much more mad about that than he's in the original, like in the Shia patch.
Yeah. In the Shia patch, he was just like mildly annoyed. Here he's like, he's
Furious.
He's
Fucking
really
pissed at me.
furious, yeah.
I mean, they did Pinky Promise.
The Pinky Promise is sacred after all. Get a movement star,
It doesn't matter. Bright needs to escape anyway.
I guess.
So mad.
I am mad. I am really mad. Nothing makes me
Mad
mad.
before his eyes, and he's colorblind.
I don't know. I didn't get any of the things I wanted.
You got the
but-
Brave Sword.
Should we give the... Oh, wow, he hit. Can Seti die here? I think he has the invulnerable.
Nah, he's not gonna die. There's no way. You'd have
Yeah.
to be like unlucky for that to happen.
But I think he has the invulnerable skill. I'm not sure. It would make sense.
Oh yeah, that's a very good possibility. I mean, you pasted the list earlier. You could scroll up in Discord and check,
Yeah.
or you could not.
Or I could not. Because the comment section will tell us.
Yeah, that's true. It will tell us. And we're not even recording that far ahead of your schedule, so
Nope.
we should see it soon.
Hey. Damn shameful.
I'm shameful. There's just someone writing this chapter for you.
Well, fuck this chapter. Bye.
Good chapter.